will be interesting. How do we want to set this up? Exactly. This will be fun. All right, let's see. Maybe we will set it up here. Stay down. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so you guys stay off the bed. All right. While we're waiting for people to come in, let's get set up here a little bit. I said down. You can't be up here. You will knock it down. No. Elsa, are you going to play with us? Sit and behave while we wait for people to come in. Hold on. Y'all got to lay down and behave. Elsa, sit, baby. All right. So tonight is just going to be a little bit of a lot of things. Trying something a little bit different on YouTube because TikTok, we keep getting a lot of interferences with. So we will see how YouTube does. See if anybody shows up. We get a lot of people that shows up on TikTok, but nobody wants questions on TikTok. And Facebook we have not tried yet. Maybe next time. So anyhow, oi, dragons, lyrans, unicorns have been everywhere. We have been in the pool all day, so we took a shower first. Rooster's gonna talk to us. Oh, I want to move that. I don't like how it's set. But apparently it's gonna be how it is. Okay. So anyhow, let me see. All right, so we do have some messages today. Oh, looks like we got somebody in the house. Let me see if I can set up to see how to see. How do all messages are visible? Okay, maybe I can do that. Hi there! Who is in the house? Oh, I am terrible with human names. Thank you for joining us. Give us a name that we can pronounce. But I so appreciate you being here. How is everybody tonight? This is my first time live on YouTube. I'm used to being on TikTok, so hi Valerie, thank you for joining us. I am doing messages tonight. Y'all can ask me questions. I am here to help y'all. Hi Emmy, gonna join us too. Colton, hi there. Oh, we got Jeannie in the house. And, oh, I'm going to have to pick this up to see some names. Let's see. I want to try to see what all of y'all are saying. How do I get this on here? Okay, we got Petey's in the house. Pete, your name's been coming through. Hi, Colton. Is that Bray? I missed you. Valerie, hi Valerie. 4:04 on the clock, and we got 11 in the house. So, hi Amity. Oh, okay, cool. Amity's in the house. Does anybody want to be a moderator so I don't have to keep picking this up? I am learning the chat thing. I am not great at it. I am going to tell you right now up front. So if you have questions, gonna need y'all's help on that, she says at 432. Because, yeah, the questions that y'all type in, I may not see. That's okay. You don't have to stay, Petey. All good. Just keep it respectful. Hello, lovely. How are you tonight? So, if y'all got questions, please don't hesitate to ask, okay? So today, the Arcturians came through with the Pleiadians. I watched Treasure Planet. It's a cartoon that was channeled to me. Has anybody watched Treasure Planet? Because I've been seeing bats everywhere, and it's funny that the blob in its name was Morpheus. I'm great, lovely. How are you? Thank you for joining us. So I watched Treasure Planet, the cartoon, and there was a lot of nuggets in that, a lot of gold. I've been led to watch gold movies. There's something about silver and gold that's been coming through heavy for the collective. Also cars. People out there have been asking for cars and some transportation. And so we've been getting lots of messages from all of that lately. I don't know if y'all are out there putting in applications for cars, she says, but we are here to uplift you. This was the very first card. We're up here to uplift you because we all rise together, which is what we say, because no one is left behind. This is funny. I'm going to read it. We got towers on here, and it's a graph leading up. Some of you might be analysts. So celebrate the success of others, and that you share the joy of their triumphs. We are all connected. So when we lift others up, it raises our own vibration, and you can't make that shit up. And that's what this channel is about. I am here to help you be your best self, because I used to be where you're at. So we have all been in the crap and the situations and the tired of being people's punching bags and tired of being their amity, their, what do you call it? Their scapegoat. Yes, the birds say. So this channel is about lifting you up, because we don't go back to past things. We don't go back to past people that didn't deserve us the first time around. Now, if they come back in new energy where they've done the work and they're willing to keep rising, that's one thing, but that is a discernment thing that you learn along the way. And not everybody will get there, and not everybody will get there at the same time. So it's about discernment. It's about staying in your own lane and not letting others affect your peace. So how do you do stuff like that? Well, you do stuff like that by following your highest passion every day, okay? So we got some inner child healing cards, but here's some things that you might been seeing a lot. I've been seeing AAA a lot. Now, that could be lots of different things for lots of different people. AAA, like I said, things about cars have been coming in heavily for people. Yesterday we seen 8 7s and 8 8s at different times, but at the same time there were 8 7s and 8 8s. So the 7s, confirmation, all about luck, super luck. And the 8s are all about abundance, and abundance comes in many forms. We have been thinking just finances, but there's lots of different forms abundance comes in. So we are a channel for the stars. We are a channel for your higher self. We are a channel for your inner child. Things that you forgot to listen to, that we forgot to listen to, that we had to learn along the way. So that's what we do. We teach you how to listen, how to look beyond that, which people are blind to every day because the universe is super chatty. So yesterday we seen, so Spirit pops in and shows me things. So has anybody watched the movie Ghost and Whoopi Goldberg, how the spirits pop in and say things or show her things and then pop out? It's kind of like that when I'm in my car or I'm in the universe or wherever I'm at, okay? So like yesterday I was driving around and all of a sudden something popped in and it said, Batman 2 comics drawn. So to me that was like, okay, so Batman is drawn to comics, which is odd because it came from comics, and they were And it wasn't together that I seen something like this, okay? And then I seen our Savior, a yellow love bug, and 12, 12, 12, 12, and 4, 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And I see 2, 3 a lot, okay? We got 8 in the house and 1 in the house, 1 like, so 8, 81 and 18 comes through a lot. And then Guns N' Roses with Priest and 811, and I'm not sure why. I gotta move this because my pad's getting hot. Yes, okay. And then we saw Crown 03. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Welcome to our life. We're back. Can you see me? Y'all still there? Something happened to my camera. I think it's back on. Can y'all hear me? Am I back? Okay. Anyhow, the Loom of Fate keeps coming through. Something about the Loom of Fate, or the 3 fates. What is that? Mother, Maiden, Crone? Does somebody got connection? Thank you, honey. Somebody got connections to the Loom of Fate out there. So 818, and then Crown 03, because y'all are getting crown upgrades. Thank you. Crown chakra upgrades. 03. 0 is the full card, starting new journeys. 3, if I remember, is the Empress in the tarot deck, but let me double check. Yes. So somebody could be an Empress out there, she says, at 11:44 on the timer. Okay? And then we've been seeing a Trident. So some of y'all are connected to Atlantis, Poseidon, and Aquaman energies out there. That's been coming through heavy. Look at this. Can y'all see the matrix looking? I don't know if y'all can see that. That could just be on my side, but that's weird. I got green, weird shit there. That's odd. Okay, weird. My colors are being messed with on my iPad. So you could also be having lots of technical difficulties. Welcome to our world. It's a spirit thing, but it's also sometimes the secret society bullshit. All right. So, and then when we seen the Trident, we seen 808, which is on our license plate as well, but that is not where we saw it. So it was interesting that we seen the Trident and 808. And then Guns N' Roses, 811, and Priest. So who's a priest out there that's watching? I don't know. And then Tiger Picks and Nova, and 999, job approved. And 999 is closing out of some cycles and opening up a new. So some of y'all are getting new jobs out there. And that's, yeah. And then we've seen Transformer energy, which is also 369. And when it's followed by messages like that, that means super incoming. And we saw Power Wagon. Like we said, a lot of you out there are trying to get cars. I've talked to a lot of you. I don't know if y'all are putting in applications or whatnot, but there's so many of y'all out there doing this at the same time. RVs and cars. Like, it's amazing. And I'm meeting more people in the community. I'm meeting more on the road, trying to get the food together, the water together. I've been seeing water on the side of the road, just in jugs for no reason. Are y'all seeing any of this? I don't know. I take pictures and I post them on my Facebook, and I try to post some to TikTok and at the end of the videos, but guys, I see a lot. And then, so there's lots of people out there. Plus I said, I've been seeing a lot of 888 and apples. So I'm not sure what y'all are seeing out there. And then we were led to read Ishmael by Daniel Quinn. Could be your name. Funny enough, I have been having gorilla energy and Sasquatch energy come through for over a month. Like crazy, okay? I don't know if y'all are seeing this out there. They're very big, very protective. Lots of different things on that, but they're also multidimensional on the Sasquatch energy, okay? And here's the thing with the gold and the silver. It's odd that the butterfly in my room is blue with gold all over it. Something about that. And my fan is the only one in a row of 4 that has brass or gold colors on it. The rest are just white. So it's something, I'm telling you, there's something about gold and blue, okay? And then the book Daniel Ishmael. Daniel Quinn, Ishmael by Daniel Quinn. It's about a gorilla. And this guy that answers an ad by somebody saying, teacher looking for a student. That's Gigi. She is confirming messages. Oi. So your animals could be teaching you, just like the gorilla taught this guy. So this guy walks in, answers this ad, walks in and sees this gorilla. And with the sign on the thing, it said, with man gone, is there hope for gorilla? Well, it kind of pissed the guy off because he showed up for that. I know, right? And so he sat down and he contemplated this. And he looked up into the gorilla's eyes and he heard the gorilla speak. So the gorilla became the teacher for the guy because he heard him. Something about that. Who else out there is talking to animals that is finding that some of them are smart? I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Something about captives of a system that compels to destroy the world in order to live. That's why guards are also prisoners as much as convicts in the prisons. Which I found very interesting when he said that. Because I guess if you think about it, it's true. And I used to work 1717, I say this. I used to work in prisons and jails as a nurse. And I'm going to be honest, I lasted 2 years at the prisons. And I stayed as long as I did because they were very respectful. I was told because they had been resolute to where they're at. The jail, not so much. I lasted 2 months before I had to get out because I was losing faith in all humanity. I'm not gonna lie on that. And yeah, it did seem like everybody was a prisoner there. It felt like I was a prisoner inside there and just couldn't wait to claw my ass out. And I wasn't even a prisoner. So something about that. And it's not just about that. What about the prisoners of war or the military? Some of you feel like a prisoner because you don't like holding the guns. You don't like being in the military and you think that that is your only option. And I've talked to some of you out there like that. So lots of people feel this way. You all feel trapped. And I've talked to some of you kiddos that feel the same, that aren't kiddos anymore, but you feel like you are and they treat you like you are. Because they put you in boxes and labels and then say that you can't break out. That this is old programming. This is how they keep you trapped. And we used to be there as well, which is why we know this. We help with this. I would love to put together a group where we get together and have more things like this. Maybe have groups on Zoom or on Facebook. I just need some guidance on what y'all would like to do, talk about, help with. I'm meeting more of you here and there. As I travel, you are all being drawn in. But I don't know how to help you yet. I'm still learning what you need from me. And I'm getting more help from my younger generation, which I appreciate. Miss Amity is helping as well. Shout out to her. So anyhow, one of the things that the gorilla said in the book was the Nazi when the Nazis were doing their thing, that even the people that worked under Hitler, even though they worked with him, felt like they had no choice. So this is a storyline that keeps repeating itself over time that we all get trapped in, okay? We have to figure out a way to break out of this, and it starts with this. The heart. It's always about the heart. You always come back to the heart, to the breath. So air is one thing you can't live without. So when you breathe consciously instead of letting your body do all the hard work, because when you're breathing right now, your body's just in survive, fight, fight, flight mode. It's constantly doing this for you daily. But when you close your eyes and you go in and you breathe and you get off by yourself and you feel only you and you listen to mama and you feel the earth, then you know what's you and what's not. That's when you return to ground zero. And that's what we try to help you with. Because our energy now is so at peace. I never thought, not gonna lie here either, I never thought I could ever experience this level of peace and calm that I have in the last 2 months since quitting nursing. Somehow, my body, my nervous system has reset itself, and I have come back to me, who I haven't felt since I was a kid. And something about being where kids can be a kid has helped a lot with that. Meeting y'all, meeting all the people here that, thank you, Spirit, that help confirm things. And y'all joining us, because I'm going to let you in on another secret. I'm a channel, and this channel is not possible if you ain't here, because you're co-creating this with us. I speak for your higher selves. I speak for your inner child. I speak for the divine and angels and all things up here. It depends on who's in the house, who I'm with, what's around me, what environment I am. It all depends. Yesterday I met somebody at Loco Patron where we check out this dog. I gotta show him. All right, hold on. So I met a dog yesterday. His name was Monty, and he was a Tibetan Mastiff. But what I saw was a Tibetan Master. And you know, I always have my Tibetan Master beads on because it helps me with grounding. And I had them on yesterday when I met this dog. Look at this. Oh, I gotta turn my volume on. Hold on. Why don't I have the volume? That's a good question. Hold on a minute. Technical difficulties. Bluetooth off. And I found me a big Tibetan He's dog. 2 years old. Look at them paws. A Tibetan beautiful. Mastiff. Oh my goodness. Aw, no, boss. What's his name? Monty. Monty. Like the full Monty. M-O-N-T-Y. M-O-N-T-Y. And what is he again? A Tibetan Mastiff. A Tibetan Mastiff. Yeah. He's only 2. Like a master. But what I saw was a Tibetan Master. And I think he was the teacher for his owner. His owner was a player. Look at 3, 2, 1 on the clock. We don't do players. But yeah, 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Dog. Boy. He was beautiful. Let's see. Look at his face. So anyhow, the amazing soul sister that I met that brought him water had 444 tattooed right here. Who's got that in her phone number? She was there. She was who I was there to meet. This is how Spirit leads me to things that I'm supposed to, things, people, places that I'm supposed to be, meet. The other day I met a skater boy at the skate park who was taping his own stuff that he was planting his skateboard on the thing. And Spirit kept drawing my attention. I kept seeing all kinds of things at the skate park. Maybe y'all are skaters out there. Who else out there does all the skating? So, and ride bikes and skate. And then I keep seeing the spiral because you're all getting spiral upgrades, which is DNA and chakra upgrades to your system. That's what the sun codes are for. The sun is changing. The sun is helping upgrade y'all. Lots of different things. Check out this mouse that I found that was blind. Something about 4 blind mice. I don't know. Isn't that interesting though? It's a sign. And then it's a sign. Funny enough, I mentioned today. I mentioned Nazis and stuff. Neurological Holocaust. I saw on a sign. So, like I said, it's a story that keeps repeating itself. Every generation. That's why we don't do history. History sucks. Anyhow, then 515 comes through all the time. It was whenever our show started, the Spear postcards from Earth on 420. And then the other day, 515 BMX. Who's getting the bikes out there? I don't know. And then we also had Thor comes through all the time, plus Boo. Well, I know. So, Thor's all around all the time. Maybe have connections to Odin and all them, the Vikings. Then we learned also that Thor used to work in the Pentagon way back when, years ago. Interesting enough. That was a true story. His energy or whatever. Across from the Whataburger we eat at a lot, which is on Thomas Street because it's right down the street. So we got 717 on this corner. It breaks, the Whataburger itself breaks down to 717 because 3 and 4 is a 7. And then on the other corner is right next to it is 7111. Now all of these are in a triangle. So 7111, 717, 717 on Thomas. Which Thomas is also a name of a Bible that was removed. Bible book that was removed. So something about that as well. What else? A guy's bike said the only constant is change. It was a message on his bike that I took a picture of. That's the only constant. And we got 13, 3 in the house. And 13 is death and rebirth. This is how Spirit pulls my attention to things. So, I've got so many pictures. So many places that we've been. And then something about apples and teachers keep coming through. Some of you out there teachers, other than me, of course, because comes through heavy. And then movie night, and are your boots ready? Start walking. Cannot make this shit up because I had my boots on when I took this picture. And that song by Jessica Simpson comes through a lot. And then we sing Cocktail Party, and the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise came through the other day. It's been coming through a lot. I just have not watched it again yet, which is funny. More spirals. Who else is seeing a bunch of spirals out there? That's a good sign. And then somebody wants to give you a piece of their heart. Pizza. Could be Italian. The mob, I'm not going to lie, has been coming through a lot, and I don't know why. And somebody doesn't know if they want to say I do. it was upside down. But it's easy to flip upside the right way. Just saying. But it takes discernment and a turning of a page, apparently, Spirit says, because they're turning my page over and over again. So yeah, something about turning up. Oh, that song, Love Goes On. Oh, something about turning of a page. Y'all are funny. The names. All right, Ben, Jim, Morpheus, Mr. Arrow. Lyrians and the Pleiadians and Arcturians were all in the Treasure Planet movie. Arcturians, Pleiadians, and the Lyrians. It was comical. It was definitely a Starseed movie or cartoon. Then we had the captain was a Lyran. She was a female Lyran. It was awesome. And her Mr. Arrow was the she really liked him. I don't know, he was like a rock guy. And then the cyborg was Silver. He was a father figure. And the boy opened up a portal, which was super cool. He changed the ball. So it was about portals and star seeds, and go watch it. John, Ron, and Robert, and Michael's name, and Ben, Jim's name, and Morpheus's name was Heavy. What else? Do y'all have any questions for me? Let me see what y'all are saying down here. Let me see if I can see anything. Live chat. All right, your hawk. Wily Coyote's in the house and I didn't even see it. What? I'm sorry. Good grief. It doesn't stay on the thing too long. You're hot. I don't know. I'm doing great. Anybody got any questions? I'm gonna, let's see, which wants to come through. All right, angels, say, they got some messages. Do y'all got any questions for me? I've been on here 32 minutes. I feel like I'm topped. Let's see. Abstinent gives you discernment. Did y'all know that? When you give away your power, that's an energy. Talking, energy. Anything you do with your body, energy. Spending time with people, energy. So when you're having random sex with people, every time you're having that kind of sex, any kind of sex, you're giving away energy to people. And this takes away from your power. So be sure that the person deserves your power before you start giving it to them. I'm just saying, because when you stop giving it away freely, you get discernment. This is another thing I learned by a lot of different things that I watched. So you basically leak out energy when you have sex with people that don't deserve your energy to begin with. So something about that. Also, what else do we got on here, boss? Pause. They say pause. Time to take a breather. See? That's how they talk. Hang back, gather yourself resting, even briefly, will allow profound insights to arise and give you the energy you need to make it to the finish line. So sometimes you just need to stop, close your eyes, and breathe, kind of like we were saying earlier, right? Sometimes it takes slowing down and smelling the roses, smelling the flowers, and staying in your own lane when people try to get you out of it. I had a phone call where somebody was only calling because their girlfriend or somebody wanted to talk or blah, blah, blah. Don't even know these people. You stay in your own lane. You don't let people affect your peace. If it's not about you, stay out of it. How do you stay out of arguments? Well, you take a breath and decide, are you trying to be right? And is it worth it? And is it going to matter in 5 minutes who's right or wrong? Patterns. Look for patterns. We see patterns all the time. So be your own witness. That's what the angels say. Notice situations that are repeating themselves in your life. Release any beliefs about your past so that you can see the present more clearly. So what old patterns have you not been paying attention to? Oh, in partnerships. What aren't you listening to when your angels, when the universe is your higher self, your inner child is speaking to you? What aren't you listening to? Grow good relationships. Partners support one another. They co-create and problem solve together. Forging positive new partnerships is a potent way to unblock personal growth. So if it's hard, if it's confusing, if it's making you cry, if you're constantly fighting, that is a frequency mismatch. I had a person today, I have people a few times, oh, I love you, I want to talk to you. But they don't understand frequency. They can't hear me. They don't listen. And so it is a frequency thing. It's an explanation that if they can't hear, they're going to have to rise up. Some people I meet in person tell right away they're on my frequency. Others that contact your audio still cutting out for. All right. That's going to have to be that is a spirit thing, and it could also be a 3636. It could also be the powers that be in the electronics that's been screwing with other readers' content, and I can't fix that. They can't cut all the signals. They can only affect it while we're on live. So that's why I'm on so many channels. That's why we're a channel. She says at 13.3. 133 is also a frequency of mine, and 331, it's the moon frequency, and it comes through heavy. So that's why I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Yes, she says, and then I get a confirmation. Because they can't cut the signal everywhere, but they can affect it while we're live. So it's hard to go on live sometimes. We do the best we can. We just got to trust that the right people will hear it when it goes out over the wire. So sometimes live is very hard. We do what we can. But we trust we are in good hands, collective, because we are. We're always protected. It's just sometimes the signal is a bitch. But like Serenity says, they can't stop the signal, Mal. We get it out there. It's just what we do, okay? You are in good hands. Trust can only be built or restored with honesty and sincerity. Trust yourself. Then you can trust others. And trust that you are divinely supported at this time, especially if you're connected to this channel with love. Full love. That's where it comes from. You just got to trust yourself more and love. Because when it comes from a place of love, nobody can mess with that frequency. Do you understand this? Love is one of the highest frequencies of protection. And that's what people don't seem to understand. That's where gifts and talents come from. Do you see how Spirit talks? I don't do this. I'm not making this up. I'm pulling cards and they are giving the message. All right? So shine your light. You were born with your own unique set of gifts and talents. I got chickens. Pay honor and respect to these qualities. Then go out and share them with the world. A lot of you are designers, costumes. You do all kinds of videos, music. I got the chickens running in and out of their house over there. You do all, don't run around like a chicken with your head cut off. Okay? Don't do that. make sure you're staying grounded because your gifts and talents are needed. We are going to need them as we turn pages. Okay? Always have hope. Hope, hope, hope. That's our words. Hope, hope, hope. Better days are ahead. I love it when Spirit comes through like this. This is why we do what we do. Because the messages come through themselves. And I had somebody say the other day, boss, that they enjoyed how much that the messages got confirmed. Like I'm not just speaking, but it's actually coming out in everything that we say. And do you know how much that is amazing? Like, you can't make this shit up. Anyhow, better days are ahead. Don't give up. This card is your sign. Here's your sign. I love Bill Engvall. Maybe your name's Bill or Engvall. That's funny. That's funny. This card is a sign that your wishes and prayers have been heard. And you have not been forgotten or abandoned. And things will get better. And we picked up our mushroom and our heart yesterday from As You Wish. I will have to take pictures because it's in my car because that's where they're going to be at. That's what they were. Look who just brought me a bumblebee. What does my name mean? Honeybee. Honeybee. Gigi, the blue healer. She's a soccer and a tennis ball pro. Energy. She just brought me you can't make this stuff up. It's got a broken wing. But that's okay, because it can be healed. Anyhow, do you understand how Spirit speaks? Faye. Okay. Faye wants to come through with a message. Are y'all connected to the Faye out there? We got a little turkey feather in here. We got this from Oracle Starlight last year. This is the Ice Queen Elsa, who has joined us from Frozen. She's a biggin'. She's our baby. All right, Faye. Y'all got connection to the Fae realm out there? I can't play with y'all yet. You're gonna have to wait. I got a few seconds longer, guys. Y'all got it? I know, isn't it? Hi, Denny. Hey, I love that name. That's from Grey's Anatomy, Denny, John Morgan. Oh, that Irish dude. I like that guy. That Denny, he was a patient on there. That guy was hot. That's what that name brought to my mind when I saw it. And that has been coming through a little bit, yes. So we got Keep Going, Collective. 33. We got 3 in the house with 3 likes. And that is a master number that comes through a lot. So keep going. What do I see on here? Trust in yourself because you already have all that you need. You're getting heart chakra upgrades by the sun. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Who's going backpacking out there? Look at the spiral on the cheek. Like I said, you could be seeing spirals everywhere. Getting spiral, chakra, and DNA upgrades. Oh, we got Indian designs down here, boss. So we've been seeing lots of pictographs and stuff because of our Indian guides. We've been building lots of Indian towers. So that you could have those connections as well. Leaves have been coming through a lot. Green leaves, yes, it's spring and summer's coming along, but they've been saying that people have been turning over new leaves, like changes, okay? And we like that. Change is ever happening, okay? Aha, the owl! I had an owl fly over my head. I was laying on this thing the other night. He was like right here, flew just as big as day, and this was the night before all the bats came. So we got the owl song. You could be being sung to by owls. You could be hearing owls. You could be connected to owls. Owls are very wise. They have eyes everywhere. They have so much. Whisper secrets to the moonlight. You could speak to the moon. She could speak back. Find strength in stillness. Basically what we've been talking about. Going in and getting quiet. And then you got a little fae here in the background that's with you. You could have people helping you that you don't see or that other people may not see. Or like animals. Oh, that's cool. You could like spend a lot of time out in nature. What else do I see? Trees. You could talk to trees. You could help heal them. Yes. Anything else? Empowering message. As angels want to give a little message, and then we're at 45, and then we're going to get off. Do y'all have any questions? Any questions at all for me? I'm going to go ahead and give these numbers while I'm shuffling that I saw today. 144-441-717, 747-757, 1108, 1133, 1144, 1212, 123, 1234, 101, 222, 333, 444, 511, 515, and 555, because I came on late and I was like seeing it 515 and 13, 133 and 331 comes through a lot. That's my moon number. 66. Today's 66 portal, she says. Thank you. Money, money, money. I just saw money. Yes, I did see that. That was funny. What else do you got for us? Forgiveness. Gotta forgive, guys. That is huge. You gotta forgive yourself. Dude, stop being so fucking serious. Let go of what no longer serves. Forgive yourself for all the shit you did. For all the shit others did. Let that shit go. You cannot make this shit up. Come on now. Let go. Do you see that? Letting go. You could be a redhead. Could be an earth angel. Could like suspenders. I let go of what no longer serves me to make space for new blessings. What about you, collective? Do you do that shit? You need to let go to make room for new things in your life, or you must let go to give someone else that space. They need to grow. Do you hear that? Stop holding on to things that aren't yours. Because they need to be free to be who they're supposed to be too. You holding on thinking, oh, but they've been so good to me. But are they for you? If you met them today, and this is girl, guy, kids, I don't care who the hell you are. I am speaking to you all. If you met them today, would they be the energy for you? I'm listening. If you met them, would you still want them? Think about that. That is huge. Are they worth it today? Do they do it for you today? Or are they always making you cry? Are they confusing you? Is it too hard? Did you ever meet anybody that was super simple? Air sign. It's about that. Okay? So, let people go to be who they're supposed to be. All right? Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you letting go is not always easy. It's always fucking worth it. That's just the way it is. And again, we have another hope card. This is the second hope card. Not the same one. And you can't make this shit up either. She's beautiful, boss. Oh, she's got like a ball of fire. That looks like a bubble. Time bubble. Who else makes time bubbles out there? Oh, I do. I do. Hope is a choice. I choose to be hopeful. What about you, collective? Do you choose to be hopeful? The angels remind you that without hope, you can't build belief. Your actions are directionless. Your purpose feels like a pipe dream, and your true meaning seems unattainable. Hope is about recognizing that good things are yet to come and about expecting them to come. You better be expecting miracles. You better be believing. I expect that of my collective that is here watching. Everything that we say is about our rebirth for our wings to fly. Yes, that's what it's about. Magic, Xanadu, belief, because you can't make this shit up. I'm in constant bloom. I am refreshed, rejuvenated, and reborn. That's what happens when you believe, when you give hope. You have entered a period of spiritual awakening and rebirth, where you have the opportunity to align with your higher self and the overarching principles that guide you. The angels say, be prepared to be the best you can be. So now I'm going to give you a few pointers. We do medicinal mushrooms, lion's mane, cordyceps, turkey tail, reishi, different things to help keep us balanced, to help keep our mind balanced. We do lots of different things. Microdosing to help us stay grounded to earth. If you're interested in that, if you want to know how we keep our balance, how we do our hair, how we keep our nails strong, how we help with our skin that is so soft. Yes, it's dark and it's the way it is, but I went through hell getting to where I am. But it's soft and it's supple, and I haven't felt this good since I was a teenager. And it took a lot of healing and a lot of growth to get here. And I know I don't look like that. I've had 7 surgeries in 10 years and was told I had leaky gut syndrome, fibromyalgia, and Hashimoto's disease, and you name it, I had it. Chronic pain, chronic stress, chronic depression, chronic anxiety, for years. I have nothing now. I have Source. I have the galactics. I have the universe. I have my health. And I have Mama Earth. So that's what I'm on. And if you're interested in that, I would love to help with that. I am putting some things on the subscription part of TikTok, slowly but surely, because I don't know how many is going to be joining, and it's an energy thing, and it takes energy to record all these things. So I need people to come in and tell me what they want. I do different things. I do hair, I do nails, I do upgrades, I do readings, I do healings. I am a healer. I have been in the medical field since 98. I was a medical assistant. I was a pharmacy tech. I was a nurse. I was a hospice. I was so many nurses. I've been everything. I was even a human resource manager for a welding company for 4 years. Fixed my car several times. So we all have different abilities. And I am helping people connect because we are a channel. And this is what we love to do. We're a channel for the stars. We're a channel for your higher selves. And we are here to help you raise up with us, because nobody gets left behind here. We're at different levels, yes. And not everybody is meant to rise with us at the same time. That doesn't mean that you get left behind. That means you have work to do to reach us. We don't slow down. You don't slow down. You work on you, and people will join. That's the way it works. And until they do, you got to stay in your own lane. and learn who is for you and who is not for you, she says with 444 on the clock. So anyhow, collective, I gotta get off here because they're gonna close it down. I know he does. Jesus is always with me. It's a conscious thing. All of the Holy Trinity is. I get Mary, all the Mary Magdalene, Mary, Mother Mary, and Jesus. It's a Holy Trinity thing. It is a Sanya monster. Hi there. I don't know who you are, but love. Later. Anyhow, it's about the love, guys, and the Holy Trinity is with us all the time. The Pleiadians, the Galactics, all of them with us all the time. So when you need help, we're just an energy away. If you have questions, reach out to us. If you want to do group work, reach out to us. I will get in a group. Let me know. I'm going to be working with more of y'all. Also, we're here in Phoenix area probably for another week or so, and then we're off to San Diego. So we're not here for much longer. So if you want us while we're here in Arizona, you better get us while we're here, because we only have this place of landing until like the 15th or 16th, and then we're off again, looking for a new place. So I love you guys. And thank you so much for joining us, because without you, this channel would not be possible. No channel is possible without your energy. So what you focus on, what you're giving your energy to matters. All those news and shit out there, all those other things that you're giving, what you focus on, you get. So focus on something different and you might get something different, because that's what we do. We focus on the love, light, and what we want to do in life, and the fun things. And we don't see anything else. Maybe a smidge for a minute, but then we switch our focus, because it's all about death and rebirth and change. And that's what we teach. I love you guys, and I'm very grateful for all the support. We've been getting lots of support. Later. How do you close this out? Not like that.